Hey, what's going on? Welcome to this video. And in this video, I'll be breaking down to you why you're not taking your freelance marketing business seriously and why some people are just killing it with their freelance marketing game while you might be kind of stuck. You know, you're thinking of doing freelancing and you're like, I don't feel like going all in. This is too scary. This is too much. Or maybe you did try freelancing, you got a couple of cheap gigs, and then you're like, this is too much. I can't do it. Let me go back to my job. I'm going to tell you why these people fail and why these people are successful, all right? And it all goes down to mindset. You see, in life, we're sort of told what to do. You know, when you're in school, you're told, hey, John, hey, Maddie, hey, Joanne, do this assignment, do it by this time. Here is exactly what you need to do, the instructions to the T. Now do it and you will pass. And you're like, okay, let me do it. So you literally do the assignment and do exactly as you're told, and then you pass. Boom. And now you graduate school. And now you're told, hey, go on Indeed, go on Monster, make a resume, apply to that job, do exactly like this, and then you will be successful. And so you're like, yeah, that makes total sense. Let me do exactly as I'm told. So you do exactly as you're told and you get the job. And then what happens when you're at the job? You get the job. Then your manager says, hey, Joanne, hey, Andy, hey, Bobby, here is the exact task I need you to do. Do it by this time. Here is exactly how to do it. And if you don't do exactly as I told, you are let go. So what do? You don't push against the grain. You do exactly as you're told, and you make money. You work 9 to 5. You go home. You're happy. You're comfortable, and you're satisfied. And you're wondering, like, what is there to life, right? Anyways, the reason I'm getting at is that, again, in life, you're literally told what to do to be successful, right? You follow X, Y, Z step, and because you went through school like that, because you went through your job search like that, because you went through your job like that, in your mind, success is basically do what I'm told. So your brain becomes complacent. It's just like, it becomes like, oh, I'll just keep doing what I'm told and I'll be successful. Like, you don't think outside the box. You don't go out and step out of your comfort zone. You're not outside in fear or anything of that nature because, again, you've been so conditioned by this society to just follow X, Y, Z step. Just keep doing X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z, right? And now you're thinking, the way of thinking is now, okay, I'll do X, Y, Z moving forward. So when you want to freelance, something that completely shatters that, and you literally have to make your own way to make money, like it's on you, and there's no 1, 2, 3 guiding steps, none of that. When you're put into that world with this brain, the complacent brain, your brain goes, oh, this is so hard, this is so vague, this is so complicated, how do I do this? Oh my God, you know what? It's more easy for me to step back and just go back to my job, and I'll complain about how I'm never making money with my freelancing or never go full-time in freelancing or whatever it is, because our brain has been conditioned by society to be this complacent person who just follows X, Y, Z steps. So when it's time for entrepreneurship or freelancing or whatever it is, it's like, what the hell? You literally have to stop thinking in a different way because, you know, as someone who has gone full-time freelancing, as someone who has made 7,200 as a record month in sales, I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm still learning a lot, but you know, I've learned a lot about like the mindset it takes to be able to go full-time in your freelance marketing business. And I realized that, you know, as a freelancer or like a contract marketer or an entrepreneur, you literally have to work with vagueness and be able to make your way around and like figure things out yourself and constantly be told like, no, it's not good. No, it's not good. A sales call you have, the person doesn't show up. Oh my God. A sales call you do have, person shows up, but they don't buy. And this person shows up for the sales call on time, is excited, but when you bring up the price, it's too much, so they don't buy. Now you as the freelance marketer or whatever it may be, you're constantly hit with like, no, 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 right? So everything you do, at least to make your first big sale, literally has to go against all the belief system that you've instilled in your mind before that. Literally, and I remember my coach, his name's Armin, and he told me this something very, very powerful. He's like, the first sale, like the first $1,000, $2,000 sale, whatever it is, it's going to be the hardest thing you'll ever do, because to make that first sale, you literally have to go against everything you've believed in, because you've never made a sale by yourself without a job giving you a paycheck where you use literally your two hands. You never done that. So by doing that, you're like, oh my God, this is so new. But when you make the first sale, right? You make the first sale, now you're like, oh, it wasn't that bad. I kind of understand this process now. Let me try it again. And then the next sale, it gets easier. And the next sale, it gets easier. And then it gets easier, easier. And eventually, like, it's easier now. It's much easier than when you were here. So when you are in a job and you're starting to build your freelancing and you quit, the thing is that you've been conditioned all this BS, right? This complacent BS. So when it's time to make that first sale, which is the hardest hump to get over, right? The hardest hump to get over, you try it and you're like, screw this, and it's too much. And you fall back to your complacent way of thinking, right? That is what stops you, the hump of the first sale and the different way of thinking that it requires you to think. That is essentially it. And now I want to get really meta here with you for a second, okay? Listen up here. Listen to this carefully. Life is literally set up to keep you complacent. For example, let's say you quit your job and you're like, hell, I want to be a freelance marketer. That's my freaking goal dream. That's what I'm going to be doing, right? So you do that. And then you tell your friends. And your friends are like, hey, good luck, man. Like, dude, freaking get a job, man. Like, how are you going to pay your bills? How are you going to do this? Right? So all the thinking in your head is like, oh my God, maybe they're right. Okay, fine, I'll go back to my job. And then you go back to your job, right? Like, the world is designed to make you complacent, right? All the food, the shitty food that is out there, right? McDonald's, burgers, KFC, all this stuff. When you drive down the road and you see all these billboards, it's made to make you fat and lazy, right? Like literally, life is set up. Everything you come across, people's judgment of you, all these advertisings, fast food, drugs, porn, all this shit. Everything in life is literally made for you to be complacent. And now when you, as the aspiring freelance marketer, you try to go against the grain, like when you try to do that, the friction, the wall you literally have to come over is so hard, like, because your mind is so much in that complacent world, right? So to jump over that and get over the hump, it's just a lot of friction being thrown your way. And that inability to push through that friction, I believe, is what holds back a lot of freelance marketers from running a successful freelance marketing business. Anyways, I went on a rant here. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you liked this. If you did enjoy this rant, feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below of this video. If you enjoyed more videos, if you want more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, and of course, follow me on LinkedIn. Check out my newsletter down below. And with that being said, yeah, peace out, y'all. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.